everybody. We are
Hi.
back with What's Your Love Story. And my guest today is LaToya Spencer. What's
Hey
going
guys.
on?
Hey, how are you?
All right, doing good, doing good. How was work?
Good.
Good. All
Tired.
right, not messing, but teaching the babies.
Yes.
All right, so before we get started, tell us about your business.
Okay, I have a daycare. I've been open for 12 years.
Dang, 12?
And yes, 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew it was
Next
that
month
long.
will be 12 years.
Wow, congratulations.
And right now I have 6 kids and they all are spoiled. Most definitely. So,
TT's babies.
yes, TT babies. They call my name all day. I started this on behalf of my grandma. She used to have a daycare, so I used to go down there during the
Okay.
summertime and help her.
Oh,
So,
okay. I didn't know that.
Yes, so I went to school, got everything I needed, then I opened up my in-home daycare, and I love it.
Awesome. I love that. So we're not even gonna waste time.
Right.
So we've already had pre-conversations.
Yes.
So we just gonna go for it. So, talking with LaToya about coming here, it was exciting because we actually had similar breakup, divorce.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if we had it at the same time. I was just telling Carlin that. I
Close.
wasn't sure. I separated in 18
Okay.
and divorced in 20.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure when.
I divorced in 20.
Oh, okay. So same time.
Yes.
So I told Toya last night that I never saw her crack. Like I never saw her, not saying that she didn't, because I would go to her and I would talk to her because, I was like openly hurt, butt hurt. Face, you can see it on my face. I never
Right.
saw it on Toya's face. So I was always intrigued on how she did it. You know what I mean? So I wanted her to come to What's Your Love Story. I know it's What's Your Love Story, but trust me, we're going to get to that. But my first question is, there had to have been some love,
Right.
for y'all to, you to marry him and be
Right.
with him as long as you were with him. So tell us about the beginning.
The beginning was great. We had met and we dated for like 4 years before we got married. Then after we got married, we life was good. He had a couple losses in his family.
Okay.
And I really honestly think, if you don't heal properly, then you start damaging people. So we
Okay.
had our first kid, which was amazing. I was happy. But, I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to work. It's not going like I want to. And when I talked about separation, I was at the beach, got sick, and I was like, well, something ain't right. What's going on? So, I found out I had baby number 2 on the way. Then that's when I had to think, hey, how you going to do this on your own? Because I was mentally checked out at baby number 1.
Okay.
But then when baby number 2 came, I was like, okay, let's see if I can make it work. We tried to
Okay.
get, a little counseling, see if things were going to get better, but it didn't. And I was like, you know what? I think we should separate and go our separate ways. He didn't want that,
Okay.
but I did.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'm 29 years old. The past 3 or 4 years has been terrible. When I turn 30, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I want to be free. So,
Okay.
and I was divorced by 30.
So you said you were mentally checked out. So then what made you want to even try? Because usually once you're mentally checked out, then that's it.
Because, when someone say, well, I can do better, I would get some help, and you kind of believe them a little bit. I mean, I did.
You know what? Yeah.
I was a fool one time, but not no more, y'all. But listen, though, for real, I literally thought maybe, you could get some help and we can make this work. Because I didn't want the kids to have, that one parent household.
Okay.
So I was like, let's make it work, and it didn't.
Okay.
I was like, it's not going to work because he didn't want that.
Okay.
He wanted to still do what he was doing and lie about it. And one thing about me, I hate a liar. Don't lie to me, because, that's the worst thing to ever do.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's why it didn't work.
Okay. Wow. So what was that thing, that one thing, or was it just one thing? What was that turning point that made you say, okay, you know what, that's it. That I'm done. This is it. You can't talk your way back into this.
So before I went to my parents and my friends and told them that, I was separating from him, we was already 6 months in separation.
Oh, okay.
I was the better person to say, hey, you can sleep in the guest room
Okay.
until you find somewhere. Well, one night he came in on a whole nother energy that I wasn't on, and we got into a big old argument. And I don't believe in putting your hands on people. And I was the person to start putting hands on people and blacking
Okay.
out. So I was like, hey, maybe this is really bad. It's time to go for real. So I was like, no, you have to leave. Like, this is
Okay.
ridiculous. This shouldn't happen, because you came in here not yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you started acting crazy, and I retaliated. And that was the last time. I was like, hey. And then I went to go get a lawyer, and we went from there.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wow. So then, what is it like today as far as y'all?
It's good. You said to date?
Yeah, like how, as far as with him, how are things with y'all?
Oh, I don't talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have not talked in 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Almost, yep.
Stop.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
So, okay. So during my separation, and not so much the divorce, but during the separation, like there was multiple periods where I was in a very dark place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like very dark place. And so much so, because, having a broken heart don't stop life.
Right.
Okay. So I still had to take care of the kids. I still
Right.
had to, go to work. And just like you, I'm in customer service, the public. So
Right.
you still have to put on that face.
Face.
And so I had someone come in, I work at a hair salon. So big ups, Hair Reflections. But I had to, this lady came to me and she was just like, well, after I got myself together, she came to me and was like, I'm so glad that you are better. She
Right.
said, because you were so dark,
Right.
and she was like, you look so old. I was like, Jesus. I was like, did I really look that bad? And she said, yes. Like,
Wow.
I said, dang, like, it was, nobody told me.
Right.
Nobody told me that I was looking bad. I felt bad.
Right.
But I didn't know even though I know I'm Clarice Hunter's daughter, so everything shows on my face.
Yeah.
But I thought I was hiding it. You know what I mean? So to hear that, it was devastating because I'm like, God, did I really look that bad?
Right.
But it was awful. Like it was really bad. And so much so I'm on, Facebook sending out subliminal messages. And
Right.
this joke ain't even on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sending out all my frustrations. I see that now,
Right.
but I didn't see it then as doing that. I thought it was just, you're just posting it. Who knows that it's about, my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying all that to say, what did your dark place look like?
With my second child,
Okay.
it was really, really dark. I didn't care. I gained weight. I gained like 50 to 60 pounds.
Wow.
And I will, act like I was okay, but I wasn't. So it was like a shocker to everyone when I said, yeah, I filed for a divorce. Everybody was like, what? Because I did a message. I sent a message out to all my friends. I said, hey, look, me and such is, separated, and I'm filing for a divorce. And everybody was like, whoa, what? I said, yes. I said, I'm tired of covering it up. I'm ready for people to know that I'm not happy.
Okay.
So, and I look back at pictures when we were together. I looked old. I looked very stressed out and unhappy Versus now, I think I
Yeah.
look pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I mean, I don't even look like the same person.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, wow. Like, you could really tell that I was going through something.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just never spoke about it.
Right. So why didn't you?
Because I think, church people, really. Because, you get married and then you have kids and then they say, well, you shouldn't, quit your marriage and this, that, and the third. And that was my biggest thing. I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want nobody to say, well, should make it work. And I know at home.
What you going through?
Yeah. So I'm like, no, you can't tell me that.
Yeah.
So that's why I kept it private.
Okay.
So when it was time to really tell our pastor that married us, I was like, hey, before you hear from somebody else, we're separating. This man looked me in my eyes and said, whatever is best for you and make you happy, that's all right. And I said,
Joker
yes.
was on board. He knew from the beginning.
I said, yes, that's what I need to hear. And
Yeah.
I was happy.
Okay.
Because I was scared that I go to him and he'd be like, well, you want to come to counseling? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
so
don't want
was
this.
it after that point that you told everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
wanted
what about your
people to
parents?
know.
Like, had you told them or you kept it from them
I
too?
told my mom,
Okay.
hey, Dad, when you find this out. he didn't know.
I didn't know, Mr.
until-
John. I'm sorry.
He didn't know until later on.
Okay.
Because, I tell my mom everything.
Yeah.
We talk all the time.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to my dad, you have to sit him down and
Okay.
you got to tell him A, B, C. And I didn't want to do all that. So when it was time for me to tell, I was like, well, hey, yeah, it's not working. I'm not happy.
Okay.
I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not good for my kids.
Right.
So, and he understood. Like, you like, hey, I'm behind you, whatever you need.
Yeah.
And we had did the divorce in COVID, when COVID started. So he didn't want to sign papers, but hey, he was going to sign the papers. But I was like, Lord, am I making the right decision? And I'm going to tell y'all going to laugh when I tell y'all this. But I knew I was making the right decision because everybody know when you get a divorce, it's like $1,000. Well, it was time for me to sign the papers and do the court thing because of COVID. We didn't have to go to court.
Right.
It was through video.
Right.
And she was like, all you owe me is $480. I went to the bank so fast that I gave that woman $480. I said, it's not $1,000. She was like, oh, no, because you don't have to go to the court.
Right.
We don't have to do all this extra stuff, and you got the address and stuff. And
Okay.
it was like, so it's only $480. Y'all, I was so happy. I said, Lord, this really needed to happen because there's no way in the world that price changed that quick.
Right.
So I was really happy. And I had to see for myself, did he really, is these papers really going to get signed?
Right.
Did he receive the papers?
Yeah.
And I knew when I got a text message, because I called him in the office and I said, hey, can you give me your address? And he said, no.
Okay.
He said, I ain't giving you or the lawyer the address. I said, okay, that's fine. FYI, I am the FBI on my own. I will find anything I need to find, okay? So I found...
Duly noted, people.
Yes. Don't lie to me because I will find out the truth. So I went and I found the address and I gave it to her and it was him and he opened the door and he was served the papers and he had to sign them. So everything fell in place. And I feel like God didn't want us to be together. Because I'm for real because I got a discount on a divorce. So,
Not God didn't want us to be together.
I asked him.
I am so weak right now.
Me and Jesus, we talk like
Come
that's
on.
my homie.
Come on,
so
Jesus.
I'd be like, hey, what's up now? Things ain't looking right. And, things started playing in place, and I was like, okay.
So he said,
yeah.
it is done.
It was done, for real.
I know that's right. 480
So,
from 1,000.
I'm trying to tell you.
That is a blessing.
Even though I had to go back and get full custody.
Okay.
But it was okay because I had the money. So that was
Got it.
okay. It was fine. Because when, you go to court and they ask you, what do you want from him? I wanted nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
he don't need nothing, and I don't want nothing.
Right.
So
did he show up?
Did he show up where?
To court.
We didn't have to go to court.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry. Forgot.
So that was fine because he wouldn't have showed up.
Yeah.
So all he had to do was sign the papers. And they gave him 30 days to sign the papers.
Yeah. Yeah.
He finally signed it. He waited the last day to sign it and send it in. And it
So
was,
do you think he wanted you back? So during this time, did y'all talk at all?
No. Well, he tried to talk and fix things, but this is what people has to realize. When you are a good thing, don't nobody want no good thing to leave.
Okay.
I mean, ain't nobody about to just be, hey, go your way.
Come
You don't
on.
see that happening.
Come on.
So, of course, he wants to, keep me, but he didn't want to do right.
Come on, good thing.
But I'm trying to let y'all know. But I'm not that type of person. Like, you're not going to sit here and take full control of me and mistreat me.
Yeah.
When I know what I'm worth, because you, my husband, don't mean nothing.
Now, were there ever, and this is not us downing him. This really is not. At least I'm not. I'm not down. I'm not trying to.
I'm just speaking my truth.
Right. I'm not trying to down this man, but I'm just saying, like, were there ever like great moments, like great times
before our first child, and around after we had him, it was okay.
Okay.
But then it just all went bad. Like, I wanted to really work with him and, ask him to get help. Because I know when you lose someone really close to you, you can spiral out of control.
Yeah.
But when are you going to choose to come back?
Come back.
And, I mean, he never returned. So
Okay.
I was like, hey, I can't stay here.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy. And of course, I have 2 boys. I don't want them to think that that's how you're supposed to treat a woman.
You do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm all about what your kids see.
Yeah.
Because that teaches them, even at an early age. My child is 6 years old. He thinks he has a girlfriend, which she's cute, so I don't have no.
What is up with these little dudes?
And she know how to pray, so I don't have issue. But he knows how to treat her.
Okay.
At an early age, he'll be like, "Mommy, can I go buy her something? Because I haven't seen her in a while. Can I check up on her?" Like, that's things he see because I'm teaching him how to treat a woman.
A woman. So, were they? What types of things did they see? Did they see the fights and?
My youngest don't remember nothing.
Okay.
But my oldest could tell you about the big fight.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's horrible.
Wow.
Like,
and
it's
because
really
you
horrible.
have babies, like
Yes.
they were babies.
Yes. My oldest one was about 3, 4.
Wow.
Yeah, he can tell you everything.
Are you serious?
Like, it won't go away.
So what was like? How was he? Was he? Like, did you have to get him any type of counseling? Like, what?
I asked him, did he want to go talk to somebody? But in my house, we're very open.
Yeah.
So we talk about everything. If something bothers you, if someone upset at you, or if I upset them, or they didn't like something, we talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're open house. So with the healing process, it kind of, he had days where he would cry, and then we'll talk about it. But my youngest, his mama. He don't care. Okay, so he just don't have no feelings when somebody do something. He don't care no more.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about him. It's just my oldest. My oldest is he has an old soul. So
I know about that.
that really messes with him sometimes.
Yeah.
And if he get angry and stuff, he'll speak about how he's hurt by his dad. Because, like I said, when I divorced him, he divorced them.
Oh,
So it's been 3 years almost.
Wow. Do they ask about him?
No, not really. Not really. Maybe like when their sister come around. Because she still comes and stay with me.
Yeah. The bonus daughter that told you to be good.
Yeah, she told me to behave. But she'll come in town and they be like, hey, you talk to such and such? Because they don't call him dad. And she be like, yeah,
Well, how's their relationship?
It's
okay.
Yeah.
So it's awesome that she still wants to be around you and the kids.
Yes, she loves it here.
Yeah,
She
so
said when
that's
she
dope.
graduates, she's gonna move here. So, like, she's a great big sister. She's a great big helper, and I'm glad we still
Yeah, that
kept
says a lot.
that bond.
Yeah, that
Yes.
says everything.
Yes,
That
so,
absolutely says everything.
yes, and it's like when she gets a break, Mom, can I come? Can I come? Can I come? Can you pick me up? Can you pick me up?
How old is she?
She'll be 17 in 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks.
Wow,
Yes.
17.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Did you ever feel bitter?
No, not really.
Did you ever want revenge?
Yeah, definitely. We all want revenge sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But
Most definitely.
it's not even worth it because
I had to get to that point.
you can't make nobody do nothing. And by the time you sit there and try to get revenge, you're going to be tired.
True.
So I was like, hey, you got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
But you know what, Toya? It took me a long time. I'll say probably end of last year, beginning of this year, before I got to the point to where I got tired of being angry.
yeah, you will get tired.
Because I was like, this joker don't even know I'm mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just got tired of being upset. I got tired of being bitter. I got tired of being mad because it
Right.
was like, what's the point? Like, what is the point? You're going to make yourself ugly worrying about,
Right.
and I'm not sitting here saying I'm the most beautiful, but I ain't ugly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you make yourself ugly because you worry.
Right.
And losing your hair because you're stressing,
Right.
and stuff like that. I done already lost my hair. So,
Right.
I'm trying to grow this stuff back. I ain't trying to lose it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just got tired, but it took that time though. Like I separated at 18, May of 18, and it's now 23. July
Right.
of 23, and I'm looking at the end of 22, beginning of 23, to where I finally said, you know what, I give up.
Right.
Like I don't want to be angry anymore.
Right.
And I think because I prayed about it, and then I always tell people, when I talk about it, like I would pray about it and say, okay, Lord, I'm giving it to you.
Right.
And then I go and get that thing back.
Right.
Because something triggered and it'll make me mad all over again.
Right.
But the one thing I definitely tried not to do was talk bad about him to the kids.
Right.
I tried my best not to, especially in the very beginning, because I think I still, like, even though he did me so wrong, I still wanted to be with him. And so when they had their little, rants, no, he's still your dad.
Right.
You still got to respect him.
Oh, you're a good one. Yeah. Maybe I should take note.
But you want a piece of paper?
Yeah, because
But
I
I'm
don't
just-
say that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I guess because I didn't want that, because that's not, and I'm not even going to say that was the godly thing to do, or it is the godly thing to do.
Right.
But it wasn't that God was so in me that I'm so upstanding, but no, it was like, I'm trying to get y'all, even though I'm hurting on the inside, and yeah, I want to cuss this dude out, but I don't want y'all to do that.
Right.
Like, I wanted to try to show, and our household too was open, very open.
Right.
Where they could come to me and talk to me. And so we would talk, but I would let them say what they wanted to say or needed to say.
Right.
And then I would be like, because usually I'm the one that will, be the bigger person and go talk to them and this and that. And, now it's like, well, you know what? Go through your feelings. If you don't want to talk to them, don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's not life, always being the bigger person.
Right.
Bigger person sucks.
Right.
Being the bigger person absolutely sucks. So but I did try my best not to down him in front of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I would let them have their moments because they were angry.
Right.
With reason. So because the house was broken up and you didn't see it coming, so to speak. You know what I mean? And like you, I was tapped out.
Right.
I tapped out, and I was just like, because you start seeing stuff, and it's like, you know what? It feels like I'm doing all the work.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything. So you're clearly showing that you don't want to be here.
Right.
But I'm trying to fight to be here. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, but it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. during that time. So,
Yes.
and I'm glad that we are now in a better place.
That's good.
You know, we're in a better place now. So that's a good thing. You know,
Yeah, it
that's a
is
thing.
good.
So I guess. You
Yeah,
know.
because I mean, I don't want to, I would like to, him be in the kid's life. I don't ever want nobody not to be in nobody's
That's right.
life. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
But when you decide to pack up, leave, and go and not look back, then that's on you. I don't want you around my kids.
That's right.
Because that's very unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, especially when they have older minds, my kids are not your average, 8 and 6-year-old.
Yeah.
They're like talking to grown men.
Yeah.
So, I have to watch what I bring around.
Right,
them, 'cause
right.
they're-
Yeah.
So, that's my whole thing. And if they see that happening,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, well, he come when he want and go when he go. And that's not okay.
It's not.
Because I can't do that.
Come on. Still can't.
Right.
Mine's 17 and I still can't.
I can't do that. I mean, they need me all the time.
All the time.
Before I got off and work, I made sure that their dinner was ready.
That's right.
Because they're at the house with their sister.
Okay.
So I'm just like, y'all need me because you'll starve if I didn't feed you nothing to eat before I leave.
That's right.
And
That's
make
right.
sure everything was okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just can't pick and choose when you want to be in your kid's life.
That is so true.
And when you divorce, it don't mean you divorce your kids.
That's right.
You divorce the person that you were with. The
Yeah.
kids are still important.
That's
you still can build a bond.
That's it.
You don't just disappear.
Yeah, my grandma said, they didn't ask to be here. You went and got them.
Right.
So.
And I'm a firm believer in your kids shouldn't be the one calling you. You should call them.
Girl.
So I think it's very immature when you say, well, they ain't call to check up on me. Well, you didn't either. How you know they had a meal tonight?
8 and 6.
Right. They're 8 and 6 years old. They barely called. They Gigi. Or they pawpaw. I mean, hey, so don't expect for them to reach out to you.
Yeah.
Because they're kids. You don't supposed to put that type of, responsibility on children.
That's right. I agree. I agree.
That's what I just,
Well, look, we have to take a pause. So we'll be right back. You stay for episode 2?
Yes.
All right. We'll be right back.